So, episode 1 of the vlog, road to Valencia. I spend a lot of time in the car, so I figured why not multitask and record some little bits while I'm driving. So hopefully don't kill anyone or myself, but yeah, I think we'll survive. I'm James, I'm one of the course managers and logistic manager for the northern team of RunThrough UK. Fairly small team, there's 6 or 7 of us up in the north. And those of you that have heard of RunThrough, you'll know we're a running events company. We put on around 200 races a year, hundreds of thousands of runners. Started in February. Just really enjoyed it since then. Great team, great company, great attitude, working with loads of people that are passionate about running. I get to fit training in around my work, it's super flexible. I get to experience all these races and stay really clued in with the community and motivated to work hard myself. So yeah, it's awesome. Really enjoying it. One of the things that I've kind of been more in charge of over the last few months is a new part of the business, which is RunThrough Trails, which includes a number of different races. Most recently, the Ladybower Reservoir Trail Race, which was a half marathon and a 50k, also went incredibly well. Awesome event to work on, great thing to be involved with. Really enjoyed planning that and getting it all set up. It's an amazing feeling when the event comes off and you're hearing from runners that they've had this great experience, and it's just a very fulfilling job. So that's cool. I'm currently in the middle of a training block for the Valencia Marathon, which is on the 4th of December. So I just thought I would document a little bit of my training and then obviously take you over with me to the race and just document the whole experience, really. Been working with Lewis now for 3 or 4 months. In that time, I had a few races. Did the Sale Sizzler 5k back in July, Mid Cheshire 5k in August, and most recently the Manchester Half Marathon. And he's helped me out with the training for all of those. Sale Sizzler was the first chance to kind of see where I was at. I ended up winning that, which I was happy with. A little bit disappointed that the clock at the finish line was off. So when I crossed the line, it read something like 49 or something. I thought, amazing. I wanted to go sub 15 for the first time. That was the main goal. Crossed the line, collapsed in a heap, just to find out that the clock was 10 seconds fast and I'd actually run 14:58. But that was a bit of a B race, didn't taper much for it. And then a bit more training led into Mid Cheshire 5k. It's net downhill, starts on a bit of a downhill. First miles, downhill. How many times can you say downhill? On country lanes, just outside Kingsley, goes out like a stampede of psychopaths. Ended up surprising myself actually. I ran 14:35, which was unbelievable. I couldn't have been happier with that. Really enjoyed that race. And that's where I knew the training was headed in the right direction, because I just felt good. So more recently, I jumped in the Manchester Half Marathon as a race which was sort of somewhat training for Valencia, also sort of just a test to see where the fitness was at. I've been enjoying going into races with more of a race mindset rather than just I want to hit these splits and run this time thing. Came through halfway, I don't know the time, but right on pace, feeling good. And although I was minutes behind first place, that dude was just on a different level. I ran 67:12. I knocked 2.5 minutes off my half PB, which was from Chester in May this year. I felt good, felt controlled, and I placed second at a massive race, which was a completely unique experience for me and was just surreal. Had my family there cheering me on. So it was awesome. And again, just a massive confidence boost. So now, where do we go from there? Valencia is where we go. So I've got about 6 weeks left. Going to run through some training of what I've done this week. So this week on Monday, I had a session that I went and did at the track. 2 miles easy jog to warm up, 3k threshold at the high end of threshold, so on the faster side, straight into 4x1k at 10k effort, all off 60 seconds rest. A 3-minute easy jog to let the heart rate come down a little bit, and then straight back into another 3k at high-end threshold on the faster side. And so the idea would be to kind of run that second 3k threshold block a little bit quicker than the first one, because obviously you're coming down off the faster pace of those k reps, and so the last 3k at threshold should in theory feel a little bit easier. So here we are, back on the drive home. Solid session in the bank, went really well. Just gonna drive home now, make a bit of food, get rested. 10 miles easy tomorrow, back in the office for some meetings and stuff, and then try and film a little bit of this 22-mile long run on Saturday and edit that into the video for the end of the week. So I will see you soon.